that what it goes? Isn't that the plot of Ghost?
With the fucking clay.
Yeah, it was clay.
I think the plot of Ghost was that he died and then he wasn't trying to let nobody else smash.
Yeah.
At least I haven't seen it. I've seen the one scene.
He must have really been invested in his pottery. I hope he glazed it.
Like I said, that pot came out all lopsided and shit. My bad, I wasn't really focused on the pot shit.
Why is the pot sideways, honey?
She dated somebody else and shit. Oh, you gotta work some more on that. Yeah, all right. I'll work on it tonight.
This is the radio.
Trying to go on. Damn, that was actually pretty good.
We're going to change it up today and bring you smooth jazz instead of news.
That's funny.
The same. In my book.
I always sounded white.
He always has to sound white. What am I like? How would I do it any other way?
I say, hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom. It's good to see you today.
I guess that's more newscaster.
We're talking about the. This is the radio. Hey, Tom. We've got Tom here from Jenkintown. He's talking about the election. Oh, yeah, we're voting for Trump. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's Jenkintown.
And, yeah, so we're... Sorry, Tom. We got to move on to our next segment.
Say...
Oh, yeah. I needed a voice I could switch to that was far enough away.
I was going to say that there is a Philly and Delco accent. It's very unique and, like...
It's
I
like,
definitely can't do it, but it's like...
I don't know if I could.
Yeah, it's like a lot of open mouth and like that.
All right, we've got Jason here from.
It's almost like New York.
We've got Jason from.
No.
Where's Jason from?
Damn.
Let's say Jason's just from Springfield, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia, and then Jason's like, I'm thinking about all the things we could. It is. What were you saying? It was like.
What?
Kind of Boston-y? No,
New York almost.
New York,
like
yeah, it is. It's got like a weird speed to it, where it's like, yeah, I'm thinking of voting for. Actually, I don't really know.
You know
I'm pull something up. Show me.
Because
I'm just talking. I'm a little high. I'm talking.
Like I said, I can't imitate it, but like
I can't either. I can't imitate too much stuff. The radio voice is just fun because it's as low as I can go. That's all you really need to do. Just go as low as you can go.
All right, guys. My name's Cliff. Is Edwin over here?
I'm also Cliff.
He pearled that, by the way. I didn't touch that, so you know.
We'll see.
If it don't light, that's not me. But this is Let's Be Blunt, the show where we give you some general news. We're your generals, and here goes some news. First, we got the election cycle coming up, and nigga, it's been like 3 days of an election. Let me check that shit. But
yeah, I didn't even check that shit. You didn't even check this shit before we started this,
bro. Because it's been time. It literally has been at a standstill for like 2 days. This nigga Trump said, "Stop counting the votes right now," and I was like, "But nigga, you losing right now. That's not." He was like, "Well, stop counting in the states I'm winning and keep counting in the ones I'm losing." That's what I really meant. Yeah, it's still at 264 and 214. These niggas, and by the time I post this, it's still gonna be at 264
270, right?
and 214. You need 270. But Trump was like, there's some buffoonery, whatever the fuck the word is. Buffoonery going on in these states. So he sued Arizona because he said that people were using like people who moved or dead people to vote. But Arizona famously was the state for John McCain.
Yeah.
You know who really didn't fuck with Trump was John McCain. John McCain vocally did not fuck with Trump. And Trump was very disrespectful to John McCain, who also was a prisoner of war and a veteran. So basically, you can't be like, I respect the veterans, but then being like, oh, well, fuck that nigga right there, like the biggest veteran for the country.
I didn't personally like him too much, you know. I didn't like John McCain. He was a decent guy, you could tell.
And that's what I was saying to someone earlier today, is that John McCain, while I didn't agree with everything he stood for, and some of the things he stood for actually go against me, he was, for all intents and purposes, a decent person. He understood politics. He understood when you need to work with the other side to get something done. And more importantly, he shook Obama's hand, something Trump would never do. Never. Trump would never do that. And so Trump does not fuck with John McCain.
Did they not do that in the beginning?
What?
Like there was no like passing of the baton in the beginning?
Fuck no. They met once probably, and Obama was sitting there the whole time like, this fuck nigga guy. Whatever, nigga, I'm out. It's like when you about to clock out and you clock out and you see they getting busy and you like, Them niggas gonna need me.
He's probably like,
I already put in my 8 years.
How does it feel, Barack? Now you're fired.
It's like I will smack the shit out of this nigga right now. But like,
I was trying to call that shit the Enterprise earlier.
Did you see
The Apprentice?
The Apprentice.
The Enterprise. I was like,
that's where TJ work at. Did you see
it's
Obama?
like you're fired from space.
He was talking somewhere trying to promote Joe Biden, and then someone passed him a basketball, and he shot a 3, made it, and walked off.
Biden?
No, Obama.
Oh.
He was like, "That's what I do," and I was like, "All right, President, can you come back for another 8 years? Can we get 12 years? Is that? I know it's illegal." Someone said, "Why is this nigga Trump want to rerun?"
Like, can we just have like Biden and Obama and like a group of people?
Like, can you be vice president after you president? Be like, all right, let me let me go help this nigga out a little bit. But yeah, this nigga Trump so he's also like talking about Nevada. So there are 4 states that are still not accounted for. It is PA, Nevada, Georgia, and North Carolina. Those are the biggest states to win. Like, I think mathematically PA's 20 electoral votes. Nevada might be 12 or 14. Georgia and North Carolina might be 12 to 16. So yeah, it's just that, like, we still waiting on these 4 states. Trump tried to shoot Michigan. A judge threw that out, being like, this is not the case. We're just going to continue to vote, count the votes. And then Michigan was accounted for, a win for Biden. So yeah, Biden's at 264. Trump's at 214. I think Trump needs a couple more states. The PA's 20 votes. North Carolina, what we said, 12. It's really funny, though, because Trump lost a lot. Like, he had a big lead in PA, and then overnight he lost at least 50% of that lead. So before, when I checked
it, I haven't checked it.
He still hasn't. It's really, still PA is still not accounted for all the way, but
well, yeah.
When I
like 14 the other day or last night, I think.
Yeah, when I checked the other night, it was Trump had 3,200,000 votes, and Biden had 2,800,000 votes. And then I checked it this morning, and it was up 3,300,000 to 3,000,000. And I was like, that nigga gaining, and that's like he on your ass. And then I saw with Georgia and North Carolina too, which I really didn't think about, is that those big cities, like I showed you the graph with like all those big pockets, those cities really control how the states go. Like there aren't, I'm starting to realize there really aren't blue states and red states, because if you look at all the states, they kind of break down like that. It's more, there are mainly pockets of red where it's rural, and then where it's more suburban and city-like, it is just blue. Like,
it's gotta be.
But it's crazy how, like, just rural. But if we look at this, if I could get a population, I bet you Topeka and Kansas City are the biggest population in that area. Thank you. Or even if we look at like Colorado, just all rural areas, just red. Probably red in California too. Very little, but yeah, there's red up here. Now, if we look at PA over here, it's just all red. PA is Pennsylvania all the way out here.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh wow!
Crazy. I mean, also
wait. Look at the crime.
Ooh, wow. You also got to think, or at least this is how I've been hopeful about it, that because the cities are blue like that in a lot of places, that those are the people who are going to do a lot more of the mail-in. Yeah, a lot of people showed up to vote in person, but I bet you a lot of people in the city, because it's so close quarters, may just mail it in. Yeah. You know?
That's why I think a lot of Trump supporters, too. Like,
so we've got to wait for that. And yeah, a lot of Trump supporters, they didn't even want to. They probably just went to the polls.
Yeah, they literally just went to the polls.
So we probably got Trump's numbers. We're probably just waiting on Biden's, or at least I hope.
That's what it seems like in PA. Like, we saw literally, like...
It seems like they're just counting those up, votes, you know? Like, they're counting up all the people who had a sense enough to say, fuck this, I'm not going out during a pandemic.
Yeah. Like, we got to get this nigga the fuck out of here. Yeah. And then we can deal with Biden the way we deal, whatever, you know? Niggas like, you really gonna elect Biden? What's he gonna do? Well, think about it this way. Fuck Biden, fuck Trump, right? We saw what Trump did. Yeah. How you gonna tell me, oh, this nigga might, when I saw what this nigga did? Like that, like he might do this, but Trump did that for sure. Like, more people died. I can't even, the number we are at with COVID deaths is astronomical. And the fact that we're the only country, like a first world country, experiencing this. Yeah. And niggas like, well, Biden might. Oh, I saw an ad and it was like, this will be Biden's America, or this will be America under Biden. And I was like, nigga, that's actual footage of America under Trump. Yeah. It's like, what do you mean?
This will be It's like, where'd you get that? Like, from the future? Did you stage a riot?
This nigga said. Oh, remember in the 90s, Biden did... Well, nigga, remember in 2020 when Trump did this and everything else?
Yep.
This nigga said, oh, man. Shit, what Josh say in Drinking Josh? Headaches. This nigga give me headaches.
Bad.
Did he say nigga to Josh?
I don't know.
No, he didn't. Not in Drinking
So do you think Trump supporters would say choose Biden over Hillary if they had to choose one of the two?
You know that meme with the nigga that's like, and there's like two buttons.
Yeah,
That.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I don't know.
Because here's the thing too, nigga, Trump supporters aren't just gonna go away after Trump's not in office.
Yeah. No, I know.
The numbers he got is crazy.
Imagine that.
Those niggas still voted for him.
Like, yo, did you see? Yeah. Did we already talk about that shit? Did we talk about fucking Biden almost getting run off the road?
No, what? Oh no, he wasn't. He wasn't in that.
He wasn't in that. Oh, it was his
they were just trying to intimidate him. But I saw that shit too, where they like were a bunch of Trump supporters were like surrounding his bus. It's crazy because like, and then I saw a bunch of Trump supporters held up traffic, and I was like, so wait, so you're telling me, nigga get shot in the streets, and I hold up traffic? Oh, run them all over. But for Trump, y'all can hold up traffic all you want.
Like blocking bridges and shit.
Somebody dies. This fuck nigga want to get reelected. I mean, we're...
Did you hear what Trump said?
What?
He was like, they were all protecting him. You know, they were trying to protect them, make sure they got there safely. You know, did you see all of them? Trump, the American flag, yep.
Brendan said at work, Trump was like on election night, he was like, they tallied up the votes, I've already won. And like the news had to cut him off and be like, we don't usually do this, but like that's not the case.
No, like, when I look shit up, it's like the Associated Press has not called this race, and like a little tab on everything. And I'm just like, all right. Yeah, it's like, holy
But it's so
shit.
you can plant the seeds of doubt and be like, see, they try to hold me. Both sides honestly can say, see, they hold me. But it's because we're in a pandemic. We don't know where votes are coming from where. Did you sign the right form? Did you put that shit in 2 envelopes? Nigga, did you wipe your ass before you sent it? Like, it's so many different things you gotta do for you. So it's honestly valid to be like, hey, y'all missed some. Or, hey, y'all faking some. But, like, the one side is like, hey, listen. Here you go. This is us. The other side is like, we're gonna riot. This is us.
It's a good show.
Just a plug for this show. This is us.
It's a good show. I haven't watched the most recent episode, so don't give me any spoilers. Thank you.
But yeah, so I'm done with this, man. All right.
Done with this bitch. Oh.
Speaking of what?
I don't know.
All right. Well, speaking of niggas that feel really bad.
Who that?
This professor was shot, was sick, and stressed. This nigga was having a bad day.
So wait, he was sick and stressed, and then he got shot?
I think he was
Not shot. He was shot, and then he got sick, so he was stressed. I think that is kind of how it works.
So, allegedly, a professor mailed his class was like, against my best wishes, I have been shot and being treated in the ER. I also have COVID, and my divorce is getting messy. I will not be available for class, but I will have office hours. Just take the day off, bro.
Or he's just lining up the best excuse to know. Well, everyone's gonna show up. You know, everyone who wants office hours is going to show up because they want to see him.
So all you gotta do
okay, never mind then. It's like, holy shit, bud. I got shot.
Take the day off, bro. You need the rest.
Well, he was at home anyway, you know.
His students started to theorize. They're like, did your wife shoot you? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and now he's just like, yeah, I'm back at work. Like, nothing happened. Yeah, I got shot. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
He said he came back and he was because someone was like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but you're trending on Twitter. He was like, what's Twitter? Then he showed him, and so he had apologized to the class. He's like, I'm feeling better. I'm recovering. The symptoms of COVID are going away. And then everyone else, no one said it, but you know, they was like, so what's going on with that divorce stuff? Like, did she shoot you? Did you shoot her? And then she shot back. What happened?
Wait, was he already going through a divorce?
All he said about the divorce apparently was in the first email.
What did he say about the divorce? That he got shot.
He said
and he's going through a divorce.
And the divorce is getting messy.
Yep. Oh my God.
See, you can't just not. You can't not tell us. You can't not tell us what's going on, yo.
Unless he just wanted to fuck with the whole class, right?
You gotta keep me in, bro. I'll be like, hold on. So,
I don't know. That's kind of brilliant.
Glad you're feeling well. You know, the gunshot, and COVID. Did she shoot you? What happened? Why is it messy? Did the other guy shoot you? What? Tell us. I need answers. I need you to email us again. And like, my bad for not telling y'all. Here, I know it's my business, but here, let me key y'all in.
Yeah, just a little.
You can't give me a little taste and be like,
nuts. I don't know.
Talk about awful shade of events.
Yeah, it's getting messy.
Doctor be like, all right, so your gunshot wound's healing, and you got COVID.
Letting everybody know. Does everybody already know like shit about him, or is he just coming out of left field at the end of a semester after just doing a whole semester online? Just like, hey guys, I know we haven't talked a whole lot, but.
Or he was mad candid earlier. He was like, look, if I don't feel like myself, it's because I'm getting divorced, but I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
Everything. All right, cool.
Okay.
I got shot.
Just letting you know, so I'm stressed. Okay.
You get a bad grade. My bad.
What's next?
Yo. I was in the bathroom reading this story. I was about to like this with Android. I was in the bathroom reading this story.
I do that all the time.
And I was like, I gotta pause.
And then I try to hit the lighter a lot.
Like, wait.
Yep. Pull the lighter out, just go. Nope.
You ever be going to, have fun time with yourself, adult fun time, and then you feel another hand in the room, but it's not there? You believe in ghosts?
Hand job ghosts?
This lady claimed that she has sex with a ghost.
Sex with a ghost? Isn't that the plot of Ghost?
Either with the fucking clay.
Yeah, it was clay.
I think the plot of Ghost was that he died and then he wasn't trying to let nobody else smash.
Yeah.
At least I haven't seen it. I've seen the one scene.
He must have really been invested in his pottery. I hope he glazed it.
Like I said, that pot came out all lopsided and shit. My bad, I wasn't really focused on the pot shit.
Why is the pot sideways, honey?
She dated somebody else and shit. Oh, you gotta work some more on that. Yeah, all right. I'll work on it tonight. But yeah, this chick from the Real Housewives or whatever, wherever, was on a podcast and she was like,
They still exist? I thought they went extinct.
It's fucking one of those shows. You could just put it. There's so many cities. Like you could just be Real Housewives of San Diego. All right, cool. But I was trying to say some obscure place, and that just was not obscure. It's a very populated area. But yeah, she was on a pod. Are you passing that?
Yep.
She was on a podcast, and she said that she was in bed, and she wasn't even like in adult fun time. I don't want to say the other word because it feels gross.
Adult fun time. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm going to stay innocent if I can.
She said she wasn't even doing that. She was just laying in bed,
and
she felt a hand go down like here and go to her.
Okay.
Her lady. It went down to her lady parts.
I understand. I think we've
trying
all
to find different words
understood
to clip
what's happened here.
And she was like, "Whoa!" And then she had fun with the ghost. And then she was like, that didn't really happen. Then it happened again. And so she went to a psychic. And the psychic was like, yeah, that happens to a lot of people. And they think it's weird. But it's actually a very natural phenomenon that happens. And I was like, I definitely do believe that maybe ghosts might exist. I guess not definitely. I can't say definitely, then use maybe and might.
There are a lot of people. So there got to be a lot of different kinds of ghosts.
But like, I don't believe there's sex ghosts.
No, but like, that's the thing. That's how they're haunting. Apparently.
All right, if I had to choose between like being haunted by The Ring or The Grudge or a ghost just gonna come and give me a hand job, bro, like that's the obvious choice. So you want to die in your sleep or you want to come in your sleep? You pick.
If you can't see the hand, can they still white knuckle?
Get the chick Samara from The Ring, but it's her. She said you got keep your eyes open the whole time or I kill you. You just be wide eyed like, oh. But yeah, I don't know if I'm not gonna say I don't believe her. I'm just not gonna discount it and be like it didn't happen. Bless you.
The haunting of her nethers.
No. Speaking of women's nether parts. This
what
lady.
Is this? Okay, go on.
Yeah, this lady, right?
Yes.
She had this brilliant idea because everyone goes after the virgin, right? They want the virgin because the virgin is the best. And in Mist, if you die, you get 72 of them, which sounds like a task to me. You gotta teach 72 women how to, that's crazy, and especially because like it's lit because they're virgins, so I'm the first. They ain't got nothing to compare me to. I could be trash.
That's fair.
But then now I breed trash because I'm teaching trash. And then that's a lot too. I don't know, but it's coveted. The virgin is coveted. This lady said, "Fuck that! I'm a capitalize on that," and she sold her virginity, and auctioned it, made bank.
Yeah.
Now she's back, reconstructed hymen. Now she's auctioning her hymen again, her virginity.
What? Huh? That's not. No, same girl. No. How much was How much was the surgery?
I don't even know. What does that surgery consist of?
Yeah, that's fine. Was it like a real ass surgery, or did I don't know.
But also, isn't it?
I have no idea what I would say in this point. Go on.
You see, it's wild. It's like wait. So okay, it's $5,000 to $9,000. She made $50,000 the first time. So
there's a discount.
It's kind of an investment if you think about it.
It's an investment.
Because then she auctions it off, and do you pay for it though? Because she's like, her selling point is she's the most experienced virgin out there. Which is like cool.
I don't think that counts.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want to discount it. I don't think it counts. Oh, yo, get your money, stack your paper. I'm all for it. But buyer beware. This nigga. Go to Target.
At this point, she's basically just a prostitute, I guess. Like the first time was one thing, I guess.
Which is fair.
The second time is a pattern.
Look, we don't shame sex work.
How much was the fucking surgery? How much did she make the first time?
$50K. That's
$50K.
Bank.
Okay.
That's bank. What you mean? Okay.
No.
That's
Yes.
bank.
I'm thinking about a surgery. Surgery would have probably been. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
She paid. Yeah, she paid like $10,000.
It's probably like plastic surgery technically because they had to.
Oh, it's definitely cosmetic surgery for sure.
It's cosmetic as shit. I don't know. Yeah. Fuck.
All you gotta do is
shit.
just rearrange some skin. She about to make another.
Right,
it's because people gonna pay for it. When there's a market, you gotta sell that shit. Get in the market. That's why like.
What hospital do you go to and the doctor's like, yes, I know how to do that.
What? That's the same hospital you go to get a titty job. Get that ass implant. You don't go to just Crozier for that.
Fair.
Put these fake titties on me. This is the ER. Unless you're bleeding.
A nurse there with a clipboard, like, I don't think we do that. I can go ask my manager.
Can we put titties on people?
What? Like, did the nurse just say she can go ask her manager?
No, can't put titties on people. I got an axe in my head. Can I go next? Yeah, that's pretty. I get it, but like, I wouldn't. It just sounds like a waste of time. Just get an OnlyFans like everybody else. It's not like you gotta go through surgery. People don't even like doing surgery for like important shit. And she out here having electric surgery to replace a part of your body that really doesn't even define if you're a virgin or not.
Didn't they shut that shit down for a while too?
Yeah, it's COVID. It's like, can I get my nose lifted? It's like, no. Can you stay in your house and not go anywhere? Like, it's a pandemic. What do you mean?
But there's money to be made, That's the problem.
It's mad up close too. Like,
money to spend and there's money to be made.
Niggas like really got beat. Like, all right, let me just. I'm not trying to do your titties when I'm trying to wear a mask. Nigga, just I gotta wear a mask. You gotta wear a mask. Your titties gotta wear a mask. Like, they was having a rough time. Speaking of somebody that's having a rough time, you remember Lori Loughlin?
Oh, I thought we were gonna talk about a dog.
Oh, what?
You said a rough time.
Oh, oh okay. But Lori Loughlin was the lady from Full House. Becky.
Which one? Aunt Becky.
Yeah, she got her kid in the USC, UCLA, USC, one of the California schools.
Oh, she was one of them?
Yeah, and she like paid to have her kid not go to get a fake scholarship on.
Yeah.
So she went to prison because she's going to prison for 2 weeks or 2 months or something short like that. 2 months, I think it is.
2 2 months. Okay.
Yeah,
Prison.
One of her other people that got sentenced went for 6 weeks.
She probably just can't do that.
She was sentenced to 6 weeks and got out in like 5 days. But Lori Loughlin went to prison. She's sentenced for 2 months. Probably see like 2 weeks or some shit, like something small like that. But she's terrified. She went in in good spirits, and she got in there, and now she's afraid that like something might happen to lengthen her. She's afraid something might happen. I'm like, why are you so anxious? You in a nice cushiony spot. Your partner just did like 5 days. They were supposed to do 6 weeks, so you chilling. Just go in there, play some tennis, read some books. Like, I don't know why she in there tripping. She's just anxious that something bad. I understand being anxious about something bad happened, but like when you commit a crime and then you get sentenced to prison, that's the time to start being like, all right, now I'm at my lowest point. Let's think about up. You're not supposed to be in there just anxious, like, oh, well, I could be in here longer. It's 2 months. There are people in jail for 25 years. Like, you gotta think about the context of your situation, bro.
But then again, you gotta think about the context of her. She never imagined that anything like that could ever happen.
Probably a lot of criminals imagine they'll never get caught.
But like, I'm a celebrity. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, true.
But just some shit like there's like maybe she took it head on initially.
And then she actually got there. She was like,
"This is some real shit." Even though like
it's still comfy though. Like,
well, that's my thing.
Let's see where she being held at.
I don't have like fucking conditioner.
Okay, maybe that's not jail because they got mirrors and shit.
She
chilling.
There's conditioner.
It's like a full size bottle.
It's like that means there's at least shampoo, possibly moisturizer. Who the fuck knows what's in there?
She probably walked in, was like, I gotta share a room. It's probably just a culture shock because she went from having like 8 bathrooms to a half one.
That's fair. She's like, I'm back in my fucking apartment.
And she gotta stop being a little bitch. That's her fault.
Yeah. It is.
Also, who got stopped being little bitches is these people who complained because a Milwaukee official was on Twitter. They was trying to do something special.
Yeah.
You know, it was for the weather. What's it called? The weather assistance program. Basically, when storms were going through Milwaukee, people getting holes in their houses, they were like, "Listen, we need to be funny, but make people aware of the issue." So yeah, county supervisor in Milwaukee has apologized after using a meme around Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's WAP to promote a local government program.
I got it this time. Go on.
So it's the Weatherization Assistance Program. They shared a meme, and they took a screenshot from the song, and they said there's some holes in this house. And they were trying to raise awareness of this new program to prevent more holes in people's houses. And people were upset that they used WAP. They're like, how could you use such a sexual song? And I was like, y'all kind of tripping. Like, I guess if you're like, the picture itself.
Strange choice, though, regardless.
I don't really see anything offensive about that. It's just it's a picture.
My thing is somebody.
She said my bad.
Huh?
No, the lady who posted that said my bad.
For him.
What?
Yeah, the person
who posted
it for him. Like, cause you see that guy, right? The person in the picture.
Yeah, did he post it? Wait.
No. Like, what probably happened was she was probably, like, a fucking intern or some shit. And, like, was on his Facebook to do some shit. And, like, it was the wrong picture or some shit. Because the rest of the copy looks right, I think. Looks normal. But the picture just... Maybe not. Maybe they just said, fuck it.
I think he just thought it was funny. He said, my original sharing of this press release contained an image which did not accompany the original text. My embellishment of the press release was meant to draw attention to both the excellent program and to a song which at its core is a message about empowerment, reclaiming destigmatization. It landed badly. So, I love how you tried to throw that in there too. Like, I'm all for the feminist movement, but he was like, he tried to cover his ass with that. He was like, I was trying to, you know what I was trying to do. I was trying to share a meme.
I was making a point.
You were trying to share a meme.
I guess I don't want it anymore.
Yo, I was gonna ask you, what's the worst movie you've seen?
Worst in what way?
So I was thinking about that.
Like that I hated it the most?
If I'm thinking about movies I hated the most, it has to be Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I didn't see it. Why'd you hate it?
Well, one, it doesn't exist. Two, have you seen the show, The Last Airbender? It's lit, right?
Yeah.
The movie is awful. First of all,
I bet.
this nigga's name, they call him Aang the whole time, and it's jarring because you're like, no, it's Aang. Like, that's okay. And then it's all in the show. It literally is like a bunch of southeastern people, and then in the movie they cast a bunch of white people. And I just gotta show you why this movie is a piece of shit.
That's pretty funny, actually. They
M. Night Shyamalan directed it too.
I expected with the Dragon Ball Z movie that they were.
That's a close second. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't see it. But,
I
thought they were gonna do it with a white cast. Like, I don't know why, but like that's just what I expected, and it didn't happen. And it was just like I remember seeing the previews, and it just looked silly as shit. It was like
it's like all those anime movies. They're all white, and it's like when you read the manga and you watch the anime, you gotta know those niggas is Asian. Like in the movies, they just be like, "What?" I forget. I think the Last Samurai.
I always
they were
forgot
just like,
with Dragon Ball Z. Everything else I remembered. Dragon Ball Z I didn't because there weren't. You didn't
aliens
see
in that
too many
shit too.
normal
They
people.
be on a different planet. I don't even know if they're Asian. They're like fucking.
Well, so yeah. So that's the thing. Everything's just kind of weird.
Like
so I
a
have
whole different
no
planet.
idea who they are.
Like if you watch Naruto and you're like, yeah, that's Irish. No,
yeah.
like what?
That's Irish.
How come they made him an Asian man, nigga? Cause
there's a ginger ninja. That's a mouthful, a ginger ninja.
Actually, I think Gaara has red hair. I think so.
He does.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid.
But yeah, he become alright later. He actually become the shit later.
Yeah, I didn't watch that shit.
Look how dumb this is.
Try to build how to be down.
You see how slow that fucking rocket is moving there?
Yeah, that's stupid.
After we finish this, I'll show you something.
Was it supposed to be fucking slow mo? Maybe. No.
He butchered the movie. It's awful. But the Dragon Ball Z movie is also a close second. But yeah, if you have to think about movies that make you mad,
I don't even know because like I didn't even see that one. That one pissed me off. Like,
just be mad at the thought.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I was like, there's no way you can do that right now. It's not the right time. Like you've got what the fuck. Shit. Where's? Because I mean, there's always Frozen.
I was gonna say that movie has a special place in my heart. Frozen is a movie where they get stuck with a ski.
Worst movie. So I think I
got a lot of good bad movies. Like Zombievers was good bad. That shit geeked.
I ain't seen that.
That shit geeked, bro.
No, but Frozen, where like what happens then? She like
they get stuck with a ski lift.
Yeah, they get stuck on the ski lift. Yeah, she has to pee. She pees herself on the ski lift. There are like three of them. The one tries to go get help, so he jumps. Right? He jumps, breaks the fuck out of his legs when he hits the ground, of course. Then the wolves come. They get him. Sorry, spoilers.
Bro, I want to say almost like, what's the movie? It. Bridge to Terabithia. I hated that movie for how sad it made me. Did you see that?
I'm getting a FaceTime. Hi, Sam. We're on the podcast.
Yeah.
Here's Cliff. Here's the pot. Here's... Oh, no! You didn't see anything.
Damn, what were you saying before that?
We were talking about Frozen. I was, at least.
Yeah, that movie is awful, though.
Frozen is like... It's like if Liam Neeson's, like, The Grey was... I don't even know how to put it, yo.
It is a movie entirely on a ski
directed by a teenager?
Yes. Yo, because literally,
The
like...
Grey directed by a teenager?
It's like a dude and his best friend and his girlfriend. And the best friend is like, well, how come you don't hang out with me anymore? And then when they get stuck on the ski lift, the best friend jumps off, or the boyfriend jumps off, gets eaten by wolves, and then the best friend and girl are sitting there like, damn, we don't even fuck with each other. One dude was like, it should have been you. And I was like, damn. And then she started crying. He was like, my bad.
Spoilers.
I was like, nobody's watching this movie.
Go watch it. It's fucking amazing. I swear you'll hate it forever. You'll just be like, oh yeah, Frozen. That fucking sucks. Wasn't there a line from it we always used to say? I can't remember.
No, but Mike sent me a link to something on its anniversary. And it was like, nobody's ready for Paranoid Park. And I was like, oh my fucking God.
Is that from them?
How did you know? That's from the movie Paranoid Park.
He said that?
Yeah, he sent me that.
Oh, on the anniversary Paranoid
Park.
Park.
It's a fucking movie where the security guard gets cut in half by the train.
You guys showed me that clip. I remember that. Like, I think we were at Dad's house or some shit. And I just remember, it's true.
Yeah. That movie was stupid.
And then he was like facing downwards, and then he was upside down when it came back. It was just so stupid.
Wait,
I mean, it could have rolled him, I guess.
I was gonna say, what about Hobo with the Shotgun? Where is that?
Hobo.
Where is that?
Hobo with the Shotgun was pointless but fun. There was absolutely no point, right? If I remember correctly.
Just a nigga going around shooting people.
Yeah.
Did you watch Thanksgiving?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Did you watch, what is it, Parents? With fucking Nicolas Cage? He's like a fucking, okay. Everything's normal, and then some fucking bioweapon happens, right? And he's got like a wife and 2 kids, and then the bioweapon, which is like airborne or whatever, makes all the parents try to kill their kids, right? Spoilers. I think it's Parents, but like it's just Nicolas Cage, and he's got the full-on license to be an absolute maniac for the rest of the movie after like 20 minutes. Jesus. So it's good, bad, good. It's scary. It's fun. It's awful. It's Nicolas Cage, all
Nicolas Cage
lumped into one, you know. How do you explain Nicolas Cage?
There's an episode of Community where Abed goes crazy trying to figure out if Nicolas Cage is a good actor or a bad actor.
When he's running around screaming.
Dude, every time I think of Nicolas Cage, I think of that scene.
I want to go watch Raising Arizona.
Crazy. Yeah.
He's doing this from memory.
Horrors of the world. About to go. Hurl. About to go. Talk about the killers. About to go. Explain the thrillers. Go. Tie them up till he go fill his cup. Talking about this man. He had a goddamn plan. About to go and grab the trash can. About to go and tie you up. About to go through your door still. All your shit. About to go and get your hit. About to go and make another lick. About to go and get another zip. He did awful things. Tie you up. Leave you for dead. But he had to. I lost it. But Horrors of the World, they got
grab the trash can.
They had enough of it. You got the taste of it.
That's the gist that I got. Grab the trash can. And then I stuck on that for the whole thing.
Gotta grab a damn man. So Horrors of the World.
Trash can?
Talking about the...
Did he grab a trash can? That not happen?
No.
I thought you said you grabbed a trash can.
No, that was just rapping. Horrors of the World. The Golden State Killer. Yes, the Golden State Killer was...
Who dat?
One of the most prolific serial killers that went up and down the California West Coast. I'm so used to saying East Coast. I almost said East Coast. Basically, this nigga was at one point thought to be 3 different killers. Or not killers.
Sorry for laughing.
3 different
thinking about Weast.
Terrorizers. You thought you said Weast. But yeah, this is awful because I talk about it. He wasn't a murderer, but he killed at least 12 people. So yes, he was a murderer. But he also raped 50 women. And basically his MO, which is a motive, he would go and tie people up, but he would case the joint because he was an ex-cop. And he would make sure he knew when they were home. He'd break in a couple days before. He would empty their guns if they had any guns, get rid of their bullets, open their windows or unlock them, open back doors or shit, like prop shit open. Then he'd call the house to see when they were home. Targeting them when they were home alone. Would go in, tie them up with their shoelaces, and then he would steal shit from their house. He would terrorize them, and then he would leave. He really didn't kill people.
Yeah.
And then if there was a person in the house, like a guy in the house, he would tie them both up, and then he would put dishes on the guy's back. And he's like, if these fall on the ground, I'm gonna kill both of y'all. And then he would steal shit that was worth money. He would steal shit that was random for trophies. Yeah, he would just... he killed like a couple people. He ended up killing one professor because he was just robbing the house. Dude woke up and he killed him and left. Just shot him and dipped out.
Jeez.
So he did this all in like the 70s and the 80s and shit. Well, it turns out he was a cop the whole time. He was just a straight-laced white cop. Did this to like... Literally, he was in 3 different boroughs, so they thought he was 3 different people, and then they realized it was all the same motive. And they were like, damn, he's casing the place, he's tying them up, stealing shit. Yeah, this is the same person. He stopped in the 90s. You know why he stopped?
Why?
Little thing called DNA.
Oh, fair enough.
He realized, or at least I was going to say, he thought that he wasn't smart enough to outbeat DNA.
Yeah.
So he stopped.
And then?
So in 2016, the police were like, "Yo, we got enough computer evidence to be like, we have a DNA hit from somewhere.
Oh, from
we're gonna offer,
then?
yeah." So they're like, "We're gonna offer $50,000 if you got any information." And then it turned out that his DNA was kind of already in the system because one of his ancestors,
blunt down.
One of his family members tried to get like their ancestry, so they put their DNA in. So they had DNA out there, and they like nailed it down from a giant pool to this really small pool they could pick from. And once they had that small pool, they were like, "We're pretty sure we got him." And then they kind of arrested him. They couldn't get him on everything, but they got him on like 8 counts of murder. And when he went into court, he didn't say anything but his name and confirming who he was.
Shit.
He was a lawyer? He was an old ass dude. Yeah, but he, that nigga guilty. They got him. Well, yeah. Because he left DNA in the houses that he broke into. Back then. Damn. So people are hoping now that with DNA that you can catch niggas like the Zodiac killer. Which probably won't. I believe that nigga killed himself after he didn't get away. Because if you believe you're smart enough to
catching
actually
him,
like,
I don't know. Maybe figuring out who he might be.
You taunt the cops like that, and then you get away. You probably just kill yourself. You're like, yo, there's only you're smart enough to realize there's only you have a shelf life, and then they're gonna catch up. Yeah. Especially with DNA. This cop was just like, all right, I stopped when I did.
It's funny. It's the same with like everything happening now. Like the past just getting dredged up, yo.
It's because it used to be you could just do shit and get away with it. Now it's like, wait, I wouldn't be like they used to do it. It's like, no, we off that now.
Yep.
All right, that's horrors of the world. Though, you got anything you want to say for being the podcast?
I seldom do, and I don't think I have anything now.
All right, my name's Cliff. Why'd I do that?
I'm Eddie.
This is Let's Be Blunt. Pew, pew.